Savannah. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I know we're a few minutes early.
I'm not really particularly too good today. I got a cold.
So I don't know how long Michelle's going to last, but she's going to try to do a little bit of a show.
So I'm.
And of
So
course,
I was supposed to go to my salon tomorrow to get my hair done. I was going to end up canceling that so that I can just sleep in tomorrow. So oh, let me send this out to Craig so he can see this.
I mean, there's still flip phones out there that he could get, but who knows, even if he wants to keep it active, he doesn't want to pay nothing for a cell phone.
WM.
Yes, I'm talking about Ed.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm not
Feeling too well.
feeling all that well. I was coughing up a lot of phlegm last night. Today, so I can get some things done. I'm going to be calling my hair salon tomorrow and canceling. And try to schedule for next week. Because
But she don't want to get anybody sick, and
what's that?
because she's in a closed area at the hair salon, and she don't want to get her sick.
Right. As we all learned from the pandemic, getting people sick is rude.
Yeah.
Especially if you know you're not feeling well. You know. I don't see anyone typing at me.
No, there's 3. I'm in the chat.
Unless we're watching, yeah.
There's 4 people, but including me, there's 4 people. Because I got my phone on.
Yeah.
Kind of chilly this morning here in Connecticut. Well, our part of Connecticut is 29 degrees, I think. No, it's somewhere in the 20s this morning. It's kind of chilly.
So you don't even see comments up on the chat either?
No, I don't. Nobody's saying nothing yet.
Well, I didn't share it on Discord yet. I'm going to send it to Discord.
But they should all know you're live at 10 o'clock unless you tell them otherwise.
Yeah. Well,
Or unless you oversleep. You were only like 5 minutes early, that's all you were. Hey, Wiggy.
Hi, Wiggy, how you doing?
Michelle's not feeling too good today, so I don't know how long the show's going to be. Hello, Savannah. How are you today?
Hi, Serena, how you doing? So as you can hear right now, that crate. So we're gonna try to get some quickie things done. I just might buy the dish soap at CVS.
All right.
Sorry. So anyway,
Wiggy said she hopes you feel
the
better.
leotard I bought was too short. And it was like trying to stuff a sausage. Even though it was 3X, it was too short.
What are your symptoms, Wiggy said? Just a regular cold, right? You just got a regular cold.
Yeah.
She just got a regular cold.
Yeah.
Just stuffed up. That's about it.
I got a heavier jacket too, but I didn't put it on, so.
Thanks, Savannah. All she's got is a regular cold. No headache, no fever, none of that.
Thanks. I mean, it looked nice, but I don't feel so nice.
Michelle don't feel so nice today.
I had a little bit of a fever this morning.
Can you request a different size in the leotard? Can you send it back?
What?
Can you send the leotard back and get a different size?
Probably, but that was the biggest one they had.
That was the biggest one they had in NASA on that one. I was telling her maybe we should take a ride when she's feeling better to Target because they have a lot of a section where a lot of exercise clothes. She might find something there she likes.
Yeah.
I was telling her to take a look. Yeah, don't worry about Andrew, you know. What is he going to do to us? He lives all the way in Scotland. He can't kick me in the head. Psh, don't call me names. You want to know something? He wants to be that mean and nasty. That's pretty sad. He doesn't want to talk like an adult.
Yeah, I have a temper. I can tell you, I can feel it.
She does have a little bit of a fever, but not much. She definitely doesn't have COVID-19.
I don't have COVID.
She doesn't have a headache. She doesn't have a cough. She doesn't have any of that.
Well, I had some phlegm.
Well, you don't have a cough.
Not that kind of cough.
She doesn't have a cough. She doesn't have a headache. She doesn't have any of that.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
I took some decongestant cough syrup.
She took some decongestant cough syrup and stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, Gothic. How are you today? What am I drinking? I'm drinking a nice coffee with milk and a little bit of caramel flavoring in it, no sugar.
I'm drinking Diet Coke and regular coffee with 2 Splenda.
She's been saying she hasn't been feeling well for days. Yesterday was only physical. Yesterday they're saying you should go check with your doctor.
Yeah, I could.
She did get in touch with her doctor.
I didn't get the referral for the orthopedic surgeon.
She's get the referral for the orthopedic surgeon. She's got to call there and make an appointment. I could take her Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, so she has 3 days out of the week. Yes, we're down at Mickey D's. And she took a decongestant cough syrup.
And 2 aspirin.
And 2 aspirin.
And 3 vitamins.
And she took her vitamins. She's not going to work out today. She don't feel good. And we're at McDonald's.
Well, we are kind of working out. We're going to clean up the room or the studio today.
Well, we're not working out today, no. She don't feel good 100%.
Well, we are going to need some.
Yeah, so I would not. So Baroness asked, why are you out in public if you don't feel good?
I still got to figure out what Ed's going to do with his shit. I don't know what he's going to do with his clothes. See that?
Oh, well, yeah, if you move them and put them underneath the freaking train table and boxes, he probably will get pissed off at you.
Yeah.
Michelle, why are you out in public if you don't feel good is what Baroness wants to know.
It doesn't expire.
No, we're not going to throw out Ed's shit because we're not going to start a war with Ed that we threw his shit away. What he should do is what Michelle said. Take and put it in the empty boxes he has
I haven't ignored your Baroness.
and put it on the storage. Put it underneath his train table is what he should do. Because he doesn't got a bureau to put it in, so he can take the empty boxes and put it under the train table.
Well, after this, we are going to get some milk at Cumberland Farms and some dish soap at CVS.
No, we're not kicking Ed out. Everybody's telling you to go home and rest.
Love to, except Ed right now's got the bed.
You're gonna go home and rest. Ed's got the bed. All she can do is go sit down somewhere.
In my apartment.
She can sit down on the couch
Yeah. Or sit in my chair.
or sit in her chair, but not really resting. I mean, I guess you could take and go like this.
Kind of would. Yeah, I've done that many times.
Because Ed's got the bed. He don't care if she's sick. Trust and believe he don't give a shit.
Well, anyway, we are going to do some light cleaning of the studio today. One was paving the back parking lot, looks like.
First of all, there's really no room to put a bed in that apartment. If they were to get a 2-bedroom apartment, yes, she would make him get his bed. Make him get a bed. Make him get a futon. Make him get something.
Like he already kind of knows, I kind of think he should get his own apartment.
He should get his own apartment, but how is he going to afford it on like $930 a month?
Great.
He can put his name on housing, but he refuses to do that.
Yeah, he's eligible for old fart housing.
But anyways, he is eligible for old people housing. There's really not a lot of room in her room to put another bed.
Yeah, but there's no place to put it in this apartment.
There's not a lot of room in her room to put a bed. Well, what do you want her to do? Get rid of the couch and go put the bed right there?
Yeah.
That's about the only spot you could put it in.
Personally, I'd like to see him get his own apartment. Like I explained to Jimmy, I said, Ed needs his own place. He's got stuff he wants to do.
Yeah, Ed needs his own place, but Jimmy's not going to give him his own place because Jimmy knows he cannot afford it.
Well, Jimmy's rich. Why couldn't Jimmy just leave?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy's rich. So just let Ed go live for $400 a month, right? Jimmy's, no. Jimmy's rich. So just because your landlord may be rich and has money, you should say, oh, I feel sorry for you today, and say, oh, you could go live for $400. You could use all my oil up for $400. Yeah, okay.
I mean, the way I see it is,
the way I see it is,
Ed can drive a truck. Okay.
So what's the point? So you're meaning that Ed should get an apartment for $400 and then work the other amount off? It don't work like that.
Yeah.
It don't work like that. So because Ed only has $930, so you should feel sorry for him and say, hey Jimmy, feel sorry for Ed today. Give him an apartment for $400. Feel sorry for him today. Ed, Jimmy's gonna laugh in your face.
Yeah, well, Ed also says he has friends that can move in.
Okay, if he has friends that can move with him, how come they're not coming down here to do anything?
But the guy doesn't seem to want to commit to it.
Nobody wants to live with Ed because he's dirty, smelly, doesn't clean up, and wants everything his way.
Yeah, that's the worst of it.
And the thing is, if they go to put the electric in their name, he ain't going to pay the bill. Who's going to live with Ed and say, oh, $100? Oh, Ed, you only have to pay $400. Oh, Ed, you don't have to buy no toilet paper, no dish soap, no laundry soap, no nothing. I feel sorry for you because you only get $930 a month. You don't have to help me with any of the bills.
Like
yeah,
I said,
okay.
He could easily get elderly housing. I don't know why he doesn't go for it.
Because he already told Stan, and Stan told me that he already told him he has it too good.
Yeah.
And the only way you're going to do anything is you get off your ass and leave. And Ed, Jimmy will say, Ed, you cannot afford to live here and you got to go.
Yeah.
Jimmy is not going to give Ed an apartment for half price that you pay for. You crazy? I don't care how long you've known Jimmy. Jimmy is not going to give you an apartment.
But Jimmy won't let other maintenance people sleep in his storefronts. How does that work?
Because they're working for him. What's Ed doing? Laying around doing nothing.
He can work for him too.
You really think that Ed is going to change his schedule and sleep all night and work all day? Yeah, right.
Maybe not.
Ed cannot even walk up the stairs hardly. How is he going to work for Jimmy?
And it's the kind of person that would tell Jimmy where to go when it wouldn't be nice.
He would, or Ed would tell Jimmy that you're going to do it on my time, and Jimmy's going to say, "Fingal you."
Yeah, Jimmy would tell him, "There's the door. Get out."
How cold is it outside today? I think it's 29 degrees outside this morning.
Yeah. How cold is it outside?
Yeah, it's like 29 degrees this morning.
It's cold. Let's see. It's
Ed doesn't do nothing in his free time.
minus 3 degrees Celsius.
Ed doesn't do anything. Michelle has a jacket. She took it off.
Yeah. Now, the other thing is I want to cover
Yeah, I might buy a ticket.
is Stan's allegations I have
Oh, well,
varices.
you better be careful, because Stan's right here.
Ask him why he thinks I have varices.
Stan, why do you think that Michelle has bursitis?
Varices.
No, it's bursitis. That's how you pronounce it. I don't know why she wants to stay there with a loser that doesn't pay any of the bills. You'd be crazy if
Oh, I do have psoriasis too.
you're going to be crazy. Anybody thinks that they are going to come
No, varices. B-U-R-I-S-I-S.
and I would not let anybody, a friend or no friend, live in my house, my apartment that I've lived in for a long time and pay nothing. Nothing but $400 to the
You
landlord.
got no
That's
arms.
a joke. You wouldn't be using my internet, and you would not be turning on a light bulb. I mean, I'm a nice person. Don't get me wrong. I am a nice person. But I do not go for users.
Wait a minute. I don't know.
No, I do not spray myself with vinegar instead of a bath. I take a bath every
I
day.
don't think she's even cares. I don't think.
I don't know how many times we've had this conversation. Many, many times. It's getting old. She won't take action and get him out of her apartment because she said she can't get him out of her apartment because he doesn't pay her. Yes, he does. She has told Jimmy that he needs his own apartment, that this place is too small for the both of them.
Right.
She's told Jimmy that this apartment in this situation is not good. She has told Jimmy about like 5 million times. He's another stubborn BOS.
I did tell Jimmy. I told him, I said, situation is just too small an apartment and there's too much going on.
And she already told Jimmy several times that Ed needs his own place, or you need to find somewhere for Ed to go. We're not calling Jimmy while we're live. We're not putting Jimmy on the show.
I don't think Jimmy wants to be on the show. Why do they want me to call Jimmy on the show?
I don't know, because she already told Jimmy several times that Ed needs his own place. And I know why Jimmy won't do anything,
Oh, that's one thing I forgot to get was...
because Ed cannot afford his own place.
I forgot to get the aerator for the kitchen sink. Oh, I'll get that. 3/4 inch one was too small. I guess the next big size is 7/8 or 1 inch.
He did ask Jimmy, she did tell Jimmy he needs his own place, that the situation is not good. But you can't rent an apartment to somebody for $400 and expect to still pay your bills.
Yeah.
Nobody is going to live with Ed. He's dirty, he's disgusting, he's lazy, he don't want to pay. If the bills aren't in his name, he won't pay them. Would you move in with a guy that is getting away paying $400 a month?
He has a strange idea of priorities.
And he has a strange idea of He wants to take over the whole apartment?
He wants to get a new cell phone. But he wants like a retro Dynatalk 9000 type phone from Motorola style. I'm like, they have them, but they're not necessarily compatible with LTE. And I'm like, what the hell are you buying that? You know.
No, we're not asking the lady behind us anything. I think that the lady behind us works at McDonald's, I'm not sure. So how are you all guys doing today? How is everybody doing today?
I don't know if she feels like talking.
No, that's not the person you're talking about.
Looks like a paperback anyway. No, you're on camera too.
How is that the only person that's on camera? We're not asking anybody anything. Michelle's on camera too. You just can't see her. The chat's in the way. What is a 7?
Alright, I moved towards Krista. So now you can't even see me.
I guess you don't want to. I guess Michelle doesn't want to be on the camera.
No, I want to be on camera. The problem is we're going to get the poor woman in the center.
No, we're not asking. You know, the lady's right there. We're not answering this question.
It's hard to say.
And it's none of my business. Why do you want me to sit on the bench, her on the bench next to me? It's my show now? I guess it is. I'm the only one on camera. I guess it's my show. I'm doing all the talking, so it might as well be my show today. So how is everybody doing today? Other than it being cold outside, my legs hurt a little bit. Not too bad.
It's -3 degrees Celsius right now.
I'm doing all right. What do I have plans for 2023? I don't know. We don't really have much plans for 2023.
I didn't say it about Savannah. I accidentally hit a button on my phone.
You must have, Michelle, because why are you timing her out for something really stupid?
Oh, I didn't.
She just put emojis, so why did you time her out? Oh, what do I have planned? Well, get the compression pump, do the compression for my legs, try to keep my legs under control so they don't get any worse.
Savannah, just so you know, I did not mean to time you out.
And go on. I plan on trying to lose some weight. I've been exercising with Michelle, even though you guys can't see it.
Away from the home keys.
That's what I plan on doing. I have what's called lymphedema in both of my legs, stage 1 lymphedema. I have to do a compression pump every day for an hour every day to try to keep the fluid down. If I don't compression pump every day, then my legs are just gonna get worse. And no, lymphedema, read it, does not go away. If you don't do what they say to do, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, and then you get legs like an elephant.
Then you get legs like an elephant, and it will not be a good thing. So when I do what they say, do the compression pumps. I walk like they say to walk.
Could be worse. You could get lizard skin like Ed.
Well,
Well, that's what lymphedema does anyway.
lymphedema can get worse, but if you catch it in time, like I did, when I was wondering why my legs were swelling up, and I caught it in time and not ignored it, and I do the compression pump on both legs every day for an hour. The goal is to keep it getting no more worse.
On top of that, she has arthritis in both knees.
Yeah, and on top of that, I have arthritis in both knees.
I used to get arthritis in my left knee. Now I get arthritis in my right knee.
Yes, it is. But how much did I pay? You paid for McDonald's today. No, Michelle was nice enough to buy it for me, but my meal didn't cost her any more than $7.
I didn't stand. I don't know. I think I accidentally hit the wrong button.
They can get big, dry, and cracky, but if you do what they say to do,
Well, I just standing. I deliberately tried to throw
what
out
they say
Savannah.
to do, then you probably won't get any worse. You have to do what they say to do. You have to do the therapy. You have to do the leg compression pump. You have to go do the therapy at their office. If you do what they say to do, then your legs shouldn't get any worse. If you just sit there and do nothing about it, of course your legs are going to get worse. I need to create my own content. No, I ain't putting up with these trolls that are on YouTube. No, thank you. I'm not doing my own show.
Jimmy's paving the back parking lot.
Wow, can you imagine, people? Jimmy's actually doing something. He's spending money. He's paving the driveway. Finally, after all these years of being dirt.
Which would be nice, because then
you could watch me every day. Thank you. You like hearing me roast people? I just tell them the truth. They don't like it. Oh well. I'm an honest person. I'm an honest person.
yeah. So
what's the weather where everybody is?
Well, it's not that I don't want to be on camera. It's just that, like you said, the lady on the, I don't think she necessarily wants me on the shot. The station was against it.
Thank you. Well, it's not appropriate to put people that don't even know they're on camera. No, we're not asking her anything. I think she's trying to do her work. I think she's trying to do something for work.
Same side.
They want you to sit on the same side as me so they can see you.
Yeah, because I need to be able to read a lip sometimes. Yeah, I see that. But
No, we're not asking her anything. Savannah's back.
okay, so sorry about accidentally throwing you out.
So what do you guys all have plans for today? What's the weather like where you are?
So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go get a gallon of 2% milk at Cubby's, and then a food stamps. And then you run in and get it, and then I'll go. And then you can go in and get some dish soap for me. I'll get one of the cards so I don't have to run in.
No, we're not chugging milk. She's getting milk because she uses it in her cereal and in her coffee.
And I didn't buy any.
And Dum Ed didn't buy them any milk.
They forgot all about it.
Ooh, I wish it was 67 degrees here. Where are you, Savannah? Why do I always wear the panda hat? Sorry. I wear it because it's winter time and it keeps my head nice and warm.
And it's kind of cute.
And Michelle likes it. It's kind of cute. I have people from little kids all the way up to elderly people telling me that this hat is
It's easy
cute.
to find you, too.
And it's easy to find me.
It's
Michelle
like the
says,
little light on top of the car for your husband.
and Michelle can find me easy because there's nobody else that she knows has this hat. Ed didn't buy any beer yesterday, did he?
Where are those illegals?
Did Ed buy any beer?
I don't know why.
No, I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend, really. Might go see my mom and visit her.
Well, let me quickly call my hair salon.
Oh, I didn't bring the scale for
That'll
Michelle
take a
because I
second.
totally forgot. Next time I see her, I'll have to. Yeah. I try to see my other kids as much as possible. But during the school year, they're busy.
Yeah, hi, this is MicheleMarieDalene. I need to cancel for tomorrow.
Alright, did you want to reschedule?
Well, right now I'm not feeling that great, so maybe I can plan to get together with you guys and meet next Thursday at 1 o'clock.
Let's see. I would have to double check the schedule with Jess. She's the one that works here on Tuesdays.
Right, what's Thursday is when your appointment is, but
You said you wanted to come on Thursday?
yeah, we can do it for next Thursday.
Yeah, I guess in another lifetime, Jeremy. I'm married, so I
Alright,
don't
just send
know.
me a
We
reminder,
can still
okay?
be friends, though, if you like.
It'll be 1.
I have no problem
All right,
being
thank
friends
you.
with you.
Yep, bye-bye. Okay, change the date.
So, yeah, I try to see my kids as much as I can. Diet brown and call it a day. Well, Ray doesn't want a divorce. I don't want a divorce. Just box dye your hair. Do you know that? The box dyeing your hair. It's not as good. Yeah, I guess you could. I don't dye my hair at all. Yeah, I don't dye my hair at all. Yeah, I don't dye my hair at all. What you see is what you get. This is my natural color right there. I don't dye my hair. I don't got any grays in my hair, and I'm 40 years old. The hairdresser was very surprised that I did not have any gray hair at 40 years old. Yep, I don't dye my hair. Yeah, you can dream, Jeremy. That's all right. Yes, I'm 40 and Ray is 51.
No, I wouldn't say everyone's life is stress-free.
No, my life is definitely not stress-free. I wouldn't say that anybody's life is stress-free. Some got more stress than others, but no, my life is not stress-free. Yeah. Well, runs in my family. My father did not start getting gray hair until he was almost 50. So it runs in the family. Whereas my dad did not start getting gray hair until I say he was about 48 years old. It runs in the family. My mom, on the other hand, got gray hair in her probably more towards like 42, but my dad did not start getting gray hair until he was like 48.
Well, at least this morning I got it. My hips didn't hurt that bad.
I guess Michelle said she got up this morning and her hips didn't hurt half as near as bad.
Well, like I said, I got stuffed up nose and, you know. I thought about putting a big sign around me saying, danger, keep 6 feet away. I have a cold.
I do believe that Michelle probably will work out tomorrow, right? Michelle, if you're feeling better, you're going to work out tomorrow. If she's feeling better, she's going to work out tomorrow. Michelle is still here, but I don't know why. She don't feel good.
Eventually, Lillian's heart was too short and too small. So I gotta get a longer one. Nobody wanted to pay. Extra long Lillian's heart now.
Yes, because Stan, my husband is originally from Lee, Massachusetts. He's originally from Pittsfield, Lee, in Great Barrington, in Sheffield, Massachusetts. Those are all the spots that he was raised and born. And the name of the barbershop that Michelle goes to is Jessica's Barbershop.
Great.
It's for boys, it's for men
Men
and women. It's for men and women.
yeah. Is that a few different names over the years?
Well, I had a few different names. No, this barbershop is not just for men. This barbershop is for men and women. Yeah, you went to Lenox, Massachusetts for the Tanglewood is in Lenox, Massachusetts. And so my husband was born in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. He was raised in Pittsfield over the years, Lee, Massachusetts. He lived in Great Barrington and he lived in Sheffield. Then after he lived in Sheffield, he moved to Canaan, Connecticut. And then after living in Canaan, Connecticut for a long time, he moved to Torrington with a mutual friend that he used to be friends with, but we're not anymore. And that's how I met him. No, I've never been to the Pittsfield Fair.
In Connecticut, with hairstylists, working both men and women.
It doesn't matter. In Connecticut, yes. Men work on women, women work on men. It's not just you go to a barbershop, you go to a hair salon. I've seen men in salons working on women's hair.
And Jessica was nice enough to do my hair for years. After Keith sold the business.
I'm originally from
After the
Torrington,
owner
Connecticut.
sold the business to Keith. It's been kicked down the road so many times.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that Keith owns it anymore. I think Jessica still owns it.
Yeah, she does.
She owns it, but
she also has a full salon in Torrington, the road.
Oh yeah, she does, doesn't she? No, see, in Connecticut, there's no such thing as, there are barbershops that men just go to, but a lot of the places men and women can go to. Yeah, my husband is from I never been in a cage. Why would I be in a cage? And my husband's from that area, Sheffield, born in Pittsfield, raised in Lee. He's from that area. He went to Lee High and Middle School. Hobble the Clown, why have you been in a cage? Western Mass is a little strange.
How so?
How is Western Mass a little strange? I don't know. It's nice out there actually, but I don't know if I would live in Massachusetts because, I don't know. I don't know, but that's where my husband's from. Yeah, so why do you call it strange there, Gianni?
She's more than 12 feet away.
Yeah, it is kind of hillbilly. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of hillbilly, Johnny. You're right about
Yeah,
that.
it's just like the Kentucky hillbillies.
Yeah. That part of Massachusetts, they are kind of like
They are definitely
hillbillies.
hillbilly.
Yeah, that part of Massachusetts, they are hillbillies.
Technically, I'm a Litchfield hillbilly. In other words, I don't live in Kentucky. I don't live in one of the hollers.
Yeah, Northwest Connecticut, yeah, some of them can be hillbillies too.
Litchfield hillbillies.
We
And
live
the
in
Kentucky hillbillies are simply to be mighty neighborly. Honestly.
Litchfield. We live in Litchfield County.
They used to call them the raggies.
Well, you used to call Winston incest.
That's what they used to call them. They used to call them the raggies.
Well, yeah, they used to call raggies, but Winston was also known for incest. Is what they said. I guess people used to keep it all in the family. Like the show, All in the Family.
I mean, if you put a Kentucky hillbilly and a Litchfield hillbilly in the same room, they probably would understand each other pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Bored, down and out, and destitute.
Yeah. Well, I've lived in Connecticut all my life. Yeah, they used to call them Connecticut raggies.
Actually, it's a local thing.
No, it is a local thing because
it's local to Winston.
It's local to Winston, actually, because you want to know something?
Originally, it was from the Lake Orago region in Salisbury, actually.
But do you know what? They do got a shirt. Literally, there is a shirt out there.
There
Someone
are
made.
workers who came here from Eastern Europe.
There is actually a shirt out there that actually says Winston Raggy on it. Somebody made a shirt and sold it.
I'm
and
a
says
Winston Raggy. I don't have no problem with it.
Well, I'm not a Winston Raggy originally, so I can't get the shirt because I'm not from Winston originally. I've only lived here the last 9 years, 8 years.
Yeah, I know. You're part of Borington.
I'm Borington.
Well, originally I wasn't part of Winston either, but if you think about it, Litchfield County is pretty much where I lived. I'm a typical hillbilly. I still am to this day. That's why my apartment looks like it does.
Litchfield County is where I've lived all my life.
Northern Litchfield is down to earth.
Southern
For working people. Southern Litchfield is hoity-toity rich people.
Yeah, the further you go, if you go to like Litchfield.
That live in New York, that have their homes in New York and they come here for the weekend.
Oh, you're talking about like the frickin', you're talking about like that place next to Burr Pond where they come for the weekend.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it. Yeah. You got a lot of them places in Litchfield where they come for the weekend and they're a bunch of snobs.
Hi Jake, how you doing? Well, I'm glad to know that the situation.
No, they are starting to fix it up. The Cornwall Bridge. Yeah, they're starting to fix that up. The undercover bridge.
I gotta go use the bathroom.
Yeah, they are.
Chris, I'll be right back.
All
I'll
right.
use the bathroom.
Yes, they are starting to fix that up, Stan, if that's what you're asking. They're working on it.
Watch my stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'll use the bathroom, Krista.
How the heck did Michelle get Jake sick when he's all the way in Mississippi? Can't get somebody sick on the phone.
Right back.
Make sure to wash your hands. I'm not the one going to the bathroom. I am not the one going to the bathroom. Please wash my hands after I go to the bathroom, or I put hand sanitizer on because I carry that in my purse. How many toilets are in the bathroom? 2. In the women's bathroom. Nothing's new here. Everybody in my house is doing good. Ray is good. My daughter Sophie's good. Thank you liking the panda hat. Everybody likes my hat. I don't think that Michelle had a spat with Ed. No, not really. Not. She would have told me if she had a spat with Ed. I don't think she had a spat with Ed. No. I'm probably eating healthier than Michelle. I don't know what to say. She had 2 egg and cheese McMuffins. And I think that was a bit much. She should have only had 1. But I can't tell her what to do. She's a grown adult. She's a grown adult. I can't tell her what to do. Yeah, I don't know. When she eats for 2 people. She's on a diet? I don't know. If you consider that a diet, 2 egg McMuffins, sausage egg McMuffins, I don't know. Yeah, Michelle lives in Connecticut. Yeah, that is a bad diet. I don't understand. She thinks that that's not bad. Well, she doesn't eat it every week anymore. She might only have that twice a month because she does not go to McDonald's near as often as she has. Yeah, I would do that too. Yeah, Jake, do they have McDonald's in Mississippi, by the way? Or what's your fast
You know,
food?
you guys don't really realize we don't eat a lot of breakfast sandwiches at McDonald's.
Well, actually, Michelle is right. We do not go to McDonald's often at all. Twice a month is.
I can't afford to do that.
She can't afford to do it, for one. And second of all, she only goes twice a month now. Because I take her shopping twice, maybe 3 times a month, that's it.
Today we're going to be working in the studio a bit.
Yeah, I don't eat fast food. No, not that often. Absolutely not. You're right about that.
Biting.
No, we do not eat a lot of McDonald's.
No,
Maybe
you
twice, 3 times a month. She has not eaten a lot of McDonald's, and I
I
know
do
that.
not eat a lot of McDonald's anymore. I
Yeah,
can't afford to.
I do know that for a fact. She does not eat a lot of McDonald's, and I'm not sticking up for her. If she ate a lot of McDonald's, I will tell you the truth. Michelle only eats McDonald's when I am with her, and I see her. I want to see her more, but I have a family. I see her about 3 times a month, and that's the only time she goes to McDonald's.
You guys don't
And
really know.
sometimes we don't even get nothing to eat, just a drink.
Right.
Last time we didn't get nothing to eat. We got a coffee.
Yeah. You guys don't really know what we do.
If she eats 2 sandwiches, that's like eating 4 times a month.
Oh, I don't know, 400 calories each. Come on. Give me a break.
I don't eat McDonald's that often.
I can't afford to anymore.
I may have chicken nuggets at home, but I don't even eat chicken nuggets at home. They're for my daughter. I mean, I'm not skinny neither myself, guys. I'll admit it to you, I'm 250 pounds. But I do not eat McDonald's
And I don't either.
every day. I cannot afford it. And even if I could, McDonald's is no good for you.
And I'm not Morgan Spurlock. They
And
don't supersize me because I don't eat that much.
and if I do have anything out, I usually get something like Subway, where I get like a healthy sandwich from Subway. I eat McDonald's if you're lucky 3 times a month. If you're lucky. And those times are usually with Michelle. Because if my daughter wants McDonald's, I don't usually have the money to get it, so I make her fries and chicken nuggets at home.
Yeah, well, that's a good episode. You should watch it. Morgan Spurlock's Supersize Me, where he ate a meal for 30 days at McDonald's. Every day for 30 days.
I don't take her to McDonald's. She's the one that took me to McDonald's. I don't take her to McDonald's. Where would you like me to take her? Because everything is so expensive. I don't expect Michelle to sit here and buy me a $20 meal.
We can't go to laundry because unfortunately you don't want us to broadcast in there.
Oh, because one time I said F in there by an accident. Never said it again. And told them I was sorry. How does Michelle take me places? She gets in my car and I take her there. She offered to buy it. I do not go to McDonald's that often. I weigh 250 pounds, but I do not go to McDonald's that often. If you guys thought what I actually really ate,
No, this McDonald's does not have yogurt.
if you saw what I actually ate in a day, you would try to want to figure out how I am so big. I want to figure out how I'm so big. I know I weigh 250 pounds, but if you actually saw the size I eat, I try to incorporate fruit and vegetables in every meal that I eat. I don't eat that much. I only eat my meals. I don't snack in between.
And I'm trying not to stress eat.
And Michelle stress eats, but I don't stress eat. When I stress, I go punch a pillow. What's my favorite board game? Well, I like Monopoly's pretty
Leave
good.
you alone.
I like Monopoly. What's your favorite board game, Stan? I like Monopoly.
We haven't played any of those board games.
Well, I eat and I move around. Trust I move around. I have a 3-year-old to take care of. Oh, I already was doing housework before I came to see Michelle. What did I get done today? I washed the laundry. I dried the laundry. I folded the laundry. I changed the cat litter box. I vacuumed. All before coming to see Michelle.
Yeah.
And took care of my daughter. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. My daughter got up at 5 o'clock this morning.
There is in the garbage can in the kitchen. That's filled with all his beer bottles.
Why?
Because he doesn't want them anymore, so you can take them.
Doesn't he realize I told him that I would take them, so I told him to collect them for me.
Well,
Because
he wants to
sometimes $3, $4, $5 that I get out of there buys me a bottle of dish soap if I have no money. I go and buy toilet paper. $5 is $5.
yeah.
Hey, I take the $5 and if I have no toilet paper, I go buy toilet paper and stuff with it. Yeah, I know it's called life, but I don't sit on my butt. Trust and believe, if you saw my house, I do not sit on my arse. You would probably wonder how my house is so clean, having a 3-year-old. Yeah, I take back the bottle returns all the time. Hey, $5 helps me out.
Yeah. Well,
My
actually,
husband-
Ed doesn't really want to deal with them.
My husband makes his own cigarettes, rolls his own cigarettes. Hey, it helps him buy his tubes or whatever we need. I gotta go to the grocery store anyway, so when he goes to the grocery store, he brings them to the grocery store.
Well,
Thanks, Savannah. I try. If I could show you my house, you would be surprised how clean it is for having a 3-year-old. No, my house is not perfect. Nobody's house is perfect, but everybody's amazed how clean it is. I know he should try quit smoking, but that's the only bad thing he does in life. I tell him that all the time.
yeah.
My house is pretty clean. Well, I tell my daughter she can play with her toys. When she's done playing with one toy, she puts it back.
That's bullshit.
She puts it back and goes and gets more toys to play
Look at
with.
Skynet's comment.
Whoa, what is Skynet saying to you?
He's saying is, I don't want to bitch about Ed, but Michelle isn't taking her own stuff seriously.
She is wearing her glasses.
And I do take my stuff seriously. I don't sit there and run up the credit card bill, buying choo-choos and stuff like that.
Oh, this man got 3 or 4 credit cards. He had us check the balances on them.
Yes, 6 of them.
Wait. Well, he had us check the balance
He has
on
over
them.
6 credit cards.
He has $200 on one credit card. He had $100 on another.
Yeah, he's got over $3,000, $4,000 in credit cards.
He has about at least $2,000, $3,000 in worth of credit cards. You know what? He's going to rack them all up, put himself in debt, and never be able to pay
And
them
I only have
off.
3. And I haven't even used any others except the original Capital One card. And I'm still paying that off.
And the only way that she would use a credit card
So
anyway.
don't tell me I'm not taking my stuff seriously.
Only way she would use a credit card. Only reason she got an Amazon credit card thing was
I'm
because
not
they said
sitting there trying to argue. I a retro Dynatac 9000 type phone either.
So anyways, the only reason she got an Amazon store card was because they said they would give her 20% off her first order.
$20 off.
$20 off her first order.
That's the only reason I got it.
She hasn't used it.
Nope. Same thing with the Capital One card number 2. I didn't use it either.
Yeah, she doesn't use her credit card like Ed does. She doesn't buy choo-choo trains on her credit card.
I think that's stupid. I don't know why anyone would do that.
He doesn't buy. What does she buy on her credit card? Okay, if she needs to buy stuff at the store, she buys on her credit card, like toilet paper, dish soap, laundry
And
soap.
even usually I use my debit card, not my credit card.
And most of the time she uses her debit card for that.
It's because I have my checking account.
Michelle's cash is all tied up in the wire shelving deals. She's trying to hammer out the details of. I don't know what Ed's credit score is, nor do I care.
I don't know credit scores either, but they sure love them.
They sure love him because they gave him credit cards.
They get over $3,000 on 6 credit cards.
Well, it took 6 credit cards to get $3,000. Each credit card has probably like only got $300 on it, $400 on it.
Well, I agree with you on that. Fairness. But you still need a good credit score because otherwise you can't rent an apartment.
You have a very hard time renting an
Or
apartment.
you can't even get a job.
By the way,
Or
This
get your utilities turned on.
wait, this is the only way. Jimmy doesn't do credit checks. But do you notice Jimmy don't get the best of tenants? And by the way, if he does get tenants that do pay the rent, look at the apartment. It's a raggy, dumpy. I used to live there. I made the best of it, but would I ever?
They did.
Yes, I lived.
Actually, one actually gave him a straight out $1,000.
I lived there for 3 years. I thank Michelle for getting me in there and giving me Jimmy's number, because I was almost homeless, but would I ever live there again? Would Jimmy give me an apartment? Yeah, Jimmy already said he would give me an apartment again if I needed an apartment. But no, I don't want to live there.
Okay, Stan, let me answer your question. How are you supposed to keep the house clean when the other person in the house keeps making it a mess?
So,
He's spraying Tide detergent on the walls, trying to kill the roaches. And he's not washing the Tide detergent off. Now we gotta wash the walls off because he's not washing the walls off.
you know, don't you think that it's Ed's responsibility just as much as it's Michelle's responsibility to...
It's Jimmy's responsibility to deal with the bugs, not ours.
No, that's Jimmy's, but I'm saying, don't you think it's much Michelle's and Jimmy's problem to go? It's not. Why should Michelle be the only one to clean the house? Wait a minute, I'm married, and my husband helps me clean the house. Why can't Ed help Michelle clean the house?
He is. The problem is, it's his idea of cleaning and my idea of cleaning are very different.
His idea of cleaning is putting everything in the closet.
Yeah, exactly. You should see the refrigerator.
And hide it in the closet and it don't exist.
And then he can't find it when he needs it.
Well, I do what I'm supposed to do. My house is clean. I can take a picture and show you.
I can't tell you.
When I knew Michelle, before Ed even lived there, was her
Before
house
Ed
perfect?
came here, I kept my apartment pretty damn good and organized.
Her apartment wasn't really that dirty when I met her, when I first knew
Bathroom was a
her.
bit of a mess because I couldn't get in to clean because I couldn't get down on the floor to clean the bathroom.
But her house wasn't that dirty when Ed did not live there.
Now it looks like a colossal disaster.
Yeah, well, my house isn't dirty, so. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but my house is far from dirty. I don't have excuses.
And both people should be working on it together.
She understands. Hobble the clown understands that, but he said if one won't clean, then the other should just get up and do it, which I agree with him.
He's the one who was collecting all those cardboard boxes.
He's the one that was taking the cans and just putting them wherever he sat his ass and leaving them there. If he sits in the kitchen, the cans.
And now he's putting the bottles in the garbage can. That's gonna be carrying glass out really heavy.
I said I would help Michelle clean, but you know what?
We're gonna do that today.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap the show up because we gotta go do things. So we should wrap the show up.
I know, she said she would help.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap the show up, Michelle. We need to go get things done.
Listen to Gianni's statement.
What?
Stop bashing Ed to make yourself feel better.
Well, I'm not bashing Ed to make myself feel better, because I'm already better than Ed. I clean my house. I clean my house. I clean my, there's no clean napkins. I clean my house. I clean my house. Even though I got 2 hurt legs, I still get up and do what I gotta do. Michelle, do you want to end your show? I'm asking you. You got stuff to do. Are you going to end your show, or have you got stuff to do?
Yeah.
Oh, my house is pretty clean. It's not perfect by far means, but it is nowhere near disgusting.
Well, it is getting close to time to get ready to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Go back to the house.
Yeah, because we have to go to the 2 stores first and then go back to the house.
Well, right. We gotta go to CVS and to Cumberland Farms. Alright, guys. So, that's what we're gonna do. Thank you for watching this.
Thanks for watching the show.
I'll see you guys later. Okay? See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.